Is the question the right scope for this project? Yes, absolutely. Is something that I can manage in the time. Will it require judgment? Yes, absolutely. All right, so how would we manage this? So you could look at it one of two ways. So you have a group topic. So that would be whatever you guys have chosen. But at this point, Golden Girls overrated is the topic. Well, so our topic is actually, delete that trash. Our topic is actually Golden Girls are not overrated. Okay, so that would be our thesis. That's what we're going to argue as a group. And so what you can think of it as is that the IRR is like the stack of cards to build your argument, your house of cards. So you have to have foundational pieces to build a house of cards, right? So you have to have those things. If you don't have them, they fall apart, right? So that's what the IRRs are, and I'll explain more in a second. Or when you have a puzzle, you need all the pieces to be able to see the broader image. You could look at it either way, all right? And so I've given you two images to think of. So let's look at it as a house of cards, and then we'll look at it as a puzzle piece. So each person in the group will be given some aspect of the topic to research. And so while they're researching, they should be looking at different perspectives or different ways of viewing it, all right? Because that way, the more you understand each aspect of the topic, the better you can make a decision on your argument, okay? Or you can support your argument, all right? So let's say I'm the first person, and I am going to talk about how Golden Girls episodes are often underrated. Okay, I can talk about that. I can talk about qualities of the show. I can do that. All right, so like whatever it is. Maybe my other partner is talking about how critics evaluate or rate shows. So another person could look at America's historically revered shows. Okay, so we could talk about that, and so then we could compare. We could also talk about different aspects of the show. So we could talk about character development. And we could talk about things such as if you want to, like, literally your IRRs can be anything to help you support or get to the answer of your overall argument. So it could be representation and how that matters in shows. It could be about bringing attention to issues or discussing issues. We could talk about a whole bunch of things when it comes to Golden Girls. Trust me, I could go on for days about Golden Girls. Anybody who knows me could tell you that. All right, so same thing here. So let's say the overall picture that we're trying to build is Golden Girls is not overrated. And we can do those same things. We could even look at it like this. We could just say in the aspect of characters, we could say one person does Rose, one person does Blanche, one person does Sophia, one person does Dorothy, and another person does Stan. I don't care what people say. I know Stan is not a girl. They aren't either. They're women. But Stan is a Golden Girl. I don't care what anybody says. I say what I said and I meant it. All right. So those would be another way to look at it. All right. And so each one of these parts contributes to the whole. So that's what you're doing. So the IRR is you are sent off to say, hey, okay, so this is what we're trying to prove. We need to know about this aspect. Sam, you do this one. We need to know about this one, this aspect. Sarah, you do this one. We need to know about this aspect. We need to figure this out. Miss Casperson, you do this one. Miss Hill, you do this one. So each person is contributing some part to get to an overall answer. All right. So that is independently done. So that is basically what the IRR is asking you to do, is research the aspect that you've been given or for your group, and then you come together as a group and put those pieces together to codify your argument. All right. And in case you don't know what word I'm saying, codify. Okay. Codify your argument. Look it up. And that way you guys will come together and come up with a cohesive argument that has been researched thoroughly, and you have facts or statistics or any other type of proof in each other's papers that you can apply throughout your presentation. All right. So that's basically the expectations of performance task 1. Please be sure to bring any questions you have over this to class, and we can address those, and then we can talk more about what the expectations are for your overall project. And we'll go through when things are due and how to get those done in a timely manner. All right. See you later in class.